All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you not from the Pink Dungeon this time, from a little goddamn like a bunk cell. But hey, man, we back in here not with a review this time, with an interview. I don't know if you ever heard this guy before, but I'm gonna let the brother introduce himself, man. So tell people who you are, man.
What's going down, man? This that boy Viper, man. At that age time, man. What's the deal?
Hey, man, we have Viper in the building. Viper, the rapper. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he's been getting a lot of buzz because I guess you could say eccentric rapping or whatever. So a lot of people don't know what he's about. People don't know if take him serious or not. So I was like, you know what? I gotta get an interview with this brother so everybody can know how to feel about this man right here. So just tell the people about yourself, man. Tell the people who you are, man. Like, what do the people need to know about you?
Man, that's a good question, man. First, I want to let everybody know that I do want you to take me serious. I've got some interesting albums out there, some weird ideas for albums, and things that are kind of like off the grid, kind of definitely different than the norm. But my goal at some point is to kind of intertwine all these things and give the public a package of me that's definitely not the same that they're gonna see from your standard rapper. So that's my goal right now, and so I'm very close to achieving that goal, man.
Hey, man, that's good to hear. How did you start off rapping? Like, was this like in high school you been rapping? You just started rapping? You've been doing this? Like, how the game about?
Yeah, man, it was weird, man. It was kind of like almost like a 360, man. I started rapping in high school. It was kind of like fun. Me and another buddy of mine, we would rap during cafeteria. He'd be banging on the trash can, and I'd be rapping during lunch and stuff like that. And then I'd beat him, he'd rap. We entertained a lot of people that way with freestyles, things like that. Then I ended up getting into the R&B game. I started singing, and I started singing with a couple of different groups.
Hold on, really quickly, really quickly. When you were singing, did this attract the hoes? Cause hoes love a nigga that can sing. Was this having the hoes on you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, and what was so crazy about it is I was really, really close to being signed by a major. But I'm assuming that that's just not what God had in store for me to be an R&B singer. I was actually being looked at by Epic, and a close friend of one of my family members, who's a doctor, was actually it's a weird story, but he was actually at Epic at their A&R guy's desk when they had a contract for us, and we ended up not signing with Epic. We were talking to some other labels, and then we ended up our group kind of fell apart. And after that, I ended up coming back to Houston. We went to California to talk to some people about a deal. Ended up coming back to Houston, and after that, when we came back to Houston, I ended up getting with starting my own group. Not my own group. I'm sorry. I started solo rapping at that point. And so, if you notice, in a lot of my songs, man, you'll see an undertone of R&B. You'll also, as of late, there's a new style that I've been doing, where I am doing a lot of singing on the hooks. But I do have a deep voice, so it's more kind of like a deep R&B kind of swag about it.
So,
but you're gonna see a lot of that in a lot of my stuff, because a lot of people have been asking me to kind of go back to my R&B roots. So I am doing a little bit of that on the hooks and things like that.
okay, I don't mean to interrupt
But
you,
anyway, make a long story short, I came back to Houston, started solo rapping, and
hold on
I've
real
been
quick.
doing it ever since, man.
Hold on real quick, because I kind of wanna touch on the R&B thing, because I didn't know you had an R&B influence. So are you like on your Keith Sweat? Cause Keith Sweat got the deep voice. Or are you like on some Jodeci shit, like ooh yeah? Or are you like on some like?
I was really more on kind of like some Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh, some Teddy P shit.
The Isaac Hayes type of thing,
Okay.
Kind of like that, man. More the older school cats. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Those type of things.
So because I know since you're an R&B singer and a rapper, do these R&B influences? I mean, do you have any R&B singer influences into you? Because I know like most people be like, oh yeah, Tupac influenced me or things like that. But do you have like oh no, but who also influenced me is Teddy Pendergrass? Like, do these people influence you in your music, or are these just people that you like?
It's more of like people that I kind of liked when I was growing up. Right now, my influence is really more of kind of like I'm more influenced now by like musicians that produce their own stuff, because I kind of like to watch how musicians produce, and then they kind of take their art form and kind of put it into their own perspective on their own music. So that's kind of like I've been influenced more lately, as of late. Kind of like the one man band kind of people. The Dr. Dre's, the Warranties, the Soldier Boys, that type of thing. So that's kind of been my influence as of late.
Okay. Well, since you're now, I'm not saying you're out of your R&B phase, because you're still, so you got the little undertones of R&B. But now that you're a rapper, I didn't let you continue your story. So now you're saying that you went back to Houston. So how did the rapping thing come about from you switching to R&B rap?
Yeah, I think really because I think, it was weird because, singing was always in my blood. It was kind of like, I was singing since I was 5, and playing the piano since I was 5. I played for my daddy's church, played piano for his church, played organ for his church, sung in this choir, did solo songs in church. So that was kind of where I was rooted from. But when I was really young, like 7 and 8 is when I really started rapping. So it was kind of like, as a matter of fact, my first rap name was Master Lee. And it changed a number of times. It went, Lee Dog. It was all kind of different names. But the bottom line is, R&B was first, and then I started rapping. So when I went to R&B after high school, I still was missing something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though it was deep in my roots, I was missing something. So everybody knew me as more of an R&B singer, but then they, my passion, what my heart really was rap. But I left that, and kind of went deep into R&B. But then when I went back to rap, it was just something that I never wanted to leave. So when we came back from my trip from California and I went solo in the rap game, I had a lot of friends, saying, man, you shouldn't be rapping, bro. You should be singing. That's what a lot of people are still saying now. Even family members of mine, hey, what are you doing? Why are you rapping? But it's because that's where my heart is. My heart is in rap, and when your heart is in something, there's really nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, I recorded my first album, which was Hustlin' Big. That was my freshman album. Put it out. And then after that, I was fortunate to get some distributors to put out my ideas whenever I had albums. So that's what I'm doing now. What I'm kind of doing right now is I'm saturating the market with a bunch of product, because my goal after that is to go ahead and attack the radio market. So before I attack the radio market, I wanted to make sure that I had a lot of product out there that people can get their hands on before I saturate the radio market. And that's my next goal. I'm releasing two singles this fall in September or October, probably be around October. These will be the first 2 songs that I've ever put on the radio.
So are you trying? Are these singles to like? Are just like for like the real street niggas, like yeah, or just like to get the hoes moist? Or are you trying to like get the hoes like crying like Drake, or like what are you trying to do here?
Well, I'm gonna kind of tap both bases. So at all times I'm gonna have two songs playing. One's gonna be a fast song and one's gonna be a slow song. Right now, the first 2 singles I'm gonna drop in September. One is called the fast song is called No Penny Pension, and it's just saying that basically it takes money to make money.
Back powerful
it's also
statement.
saying that you have to be patient in whatever you do because you know the rap game is just like any other business. Everybody has a particular time, and no matter how hard you try, and no matter what you do, you cannot go ahead or after your time. You have to wait for your particular time. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm waiting for my time.
Yeah, it's like
I'm letting the market. I'm letting the radio market, and I'm letting the music market, internet market, kind of desaturate itself.
facts.
And then once it desaturates itself, it'll be prime for me. So hopefully, and the thing about songs on the radio, it takes months to years for them to actually blow up.
Facts.
So these songs that I'm gonna drop in September, they're gonna drop on digital radio first, and then after that, they'll eventually hit regular radio. But that may not even happen until 6-7 months down the line. It may not be till 2017 before they hit regular radio. But these two songs are gonna be the songs I'm gonna push and push and push until they do hit regular radio. So, like I said, the first song is called No Penny Pinch, and it's basically just saying, sometimes you have to be flashy to make money. Sometimes you have to show out in order to make yourself be seen.
Hold on, I don't mean to.
Kind of what that song is about.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to say, I'm glad that you realize the rap game is like a lunch line. It's like you can't skip the lunch line. That's pretty not cool. So you gotta like wait to get your food. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like, hey, what are you doing, buddy? Get to the back of the line, you buffoon. So yeah, it's like you gotta wait, man. But yeah, keep it going. So what's the next single after that?
The next single after that is called Moving That Horse, and it's talking about that one is kind of like a slow song where I'm kind of singing, and it's got the reverse effect. That's effect that started back in the 70s, and it's really getting popular again, where you have the voices going in reverse, and it's a really cool sound effect. So all my slow songs I'm going to start releasing in the future, I'm going to have that effect on them.
2 questions.
But basically, it's just saying that it's talking about how even though I'm still in the rap game, at one point I was into the drug game. Of course, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of catering to saying that all those people that were in the game, I still know them. We're still friends. I still have those same connections. So it's almost as if I'm still in the game, in the dope game. It's just that I'm in a different portion of the dope game. So that's what that song is about. And like I said, man, I'm going to be making videos for these songs. And then after I make the videos, I'm going to release the songs on radio campaigns. And then after I release the songs on radio campaigns, then I'm going to try to get these videos on national TV, hopefully BT Jams, definitely Street Flavor here in Houston, and some of your other video shows in some of the major cities. So that's the goal. That's going to be the next goal.
So the second, so the second single is "Move That Horse," right?
Move That Horse.
Okay,
Moving That Horse. MOVIN. Moving That Horse.
Moving That Horse. Okay, I thought it was going to be like I thought Viper was about to say he broke into the farm industry. He thought you were like moving horses or something.
Well, when I say horse, I'm speaking of the white horse.
Yeah. Oh, the white horse. Okay. Hey, can I tell you how I got introduced to you? I got introduced to you through the site KTT, and I think it's probably one of your biggest hits because I've seen this other places outside of KTT, and it's "You'll Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack," right?
Right.
So when I first seen that, I'm thinking, let me tell you, you tell me why you made the song, and I'm gonna tell you why I thought you made the song when I first seen it. I thought you were probably like, oh, hey, like somebody was like, oh, I'm about to smoke some crack, and you knew they didn't smoke crack, and that bothered you knowing that you're a known drug dealer, and you're like, wow, you appropriate the crack smoking culture. Like, you don't even smoke crack, you loser. So I'm pretty sure that's why you made the song. Am I wrong, or was it something like, what influenced that? Like, were you sitting down at home and somebody was like smoking fake crack on TV, and you were like, this coward doesn't even smoke crack? Or like, how did that go?
Well, yeah, basically, man, when I made the song, that was in 2008. That was almost 10 years ago. It was like I just wanted to make something that was controversial, something that would kind of get people to know who I am.
Okay.
You know, in the rap game, you know, any publicity is good publicity.
Factual
Whether it's bad. It was like I just wanted to make something that was controversial. You know, something that would kind of get people to know who I am.
Okay.
You know, in the rap game, you know, any publicity is good publicity, whether it's bad or not. You know, so I just wanted to make something as controversial as possible to get people to know who I was. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's kind of like in the rap game, the more tarnished your name is, the better. So I kind of wanted to start with a rough edge, you know, and then just take it from there. So that song kind of had a lot of different meanings in it, but the main meaning was that it was just trying to say that, you know, we want to try not to be judgmental in anything that we do in life, because at some point you're gonna have to face whatever it is that you're being judgmental about.
So was
yeah.
I was about to say, was there a reason why you said Yule and not you? Because that's what a lot of people talk about. Is it Yule's cowards don't smoke crack, or is it You's cowards don't smoke crack? Was that a typo?
Yeah, it wasn't a typo. It was done on purpose, and it's basically just saying if you know what Yule means, it means you will. So in other words, if you judge people that smoke crack, you will eventually smoke crack too. If you judge people that you know, smoke meth, you would eventually smoke meth. If you judge people that smoke weed, you're gonna eventually smoke weed. Or you're gonna be in a position at some point in your life where you're gonna have to make a decision: will I do it? Will I not do it? So in any event, it was just something to say: don't be judgmental on whatever you got going on, because at some point you're gonna have to face whatever it is you're judgmental about.
You know that.
I think that message has carried across, because a lot of people nowadays are just really, you know, they're not really, you know, as judgmental in certain aspects as I
That's
think.
Crazy, because that went right over my head like a bunk bed. Like, that went like completely over my head. Like, I didn't even catch that. Like, so now that I know to read it as you will cowards smoke crack, and that really changes the meaning to me a lot, because I didn't really catch that at all. So I feel like that's a very profound meaning by you. So I have to say shout out to you, because now you changed my outlook on things, because when I see people smoke crack, I'm like, haha, you smoke crack, you're a loser. But now that I see that, I don't want to be like them in my life. I want to be, you know, healthy. So you shouldn't judge people that smoke crack, because that's them, you know. So I really do thank you for putting that message out there, because you've changed my mindset right now.
And anything, it's like, you know, because when I wrote the song a couple of years before that, I was actually dabbling in a little crack sales, you know, and I was selling a little crack. And so the same thing, you can't judge people that sell it either. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's a whole lifestyle that you can't really judge. You know, if you don't want to be a part of it, just stay away from it, but don't judge it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that was the whole point of it.
Let's get into something else that I've been seeing also on Twitter and places. On Instagram, started by you. What is it? The Hornets of Death, or the Harness of Death? Is that what it is?
The Hornets of Death. Yeah.
Can you please explain that for the people?
It's become a really popular concept. Basically, what it is it's kind of like a not a corset, but it's kind of like a stomach wrap. And basically it can be used to kind of improve your waist area. Now you wanna actually work out in combination with it, but it's one of those things that I had to kind of get used to. When I first purchased them and I started wearing it, I could only wear it, you know, only one at a time. I couldn't wear two. And then maybe two, you know, a few weeks later I could wear two of them. And then, but I could only wear them for a couple of days at a time. You know, and now I've gotten to where I can wear them almost indefinitely. But I'm planning at some point to adding a third wrap. Right now I only wear two wraps. And THOD, the Hornets of Death, is actually two of the smallest women's size wraps. So, you know, I'm a 200 and, on a good day, 205 pound man, but on a bad day I'm like 240. So on a good day, you know, where I play basketball, I'm 205 pounds.
Oh, so the Viper.
I can't really jump.
So the Viper getting busy out. So the Viper getting busy out here on these courts too? Or are you saying that you're a hooper also?
Oh yeah.
So is this?
During football season, man, I put on 25 pounds, on around 230, 240. But during basketball season, that's too much. I can't even jump at that weight. So during basketball season, I try to get it down to 205. But
I would love.
On a good day, I'm 205, and wearing this wrap, it was very difficult at first, but now my body is kind of getting used to it, and so
last.
What it is, man, it's just to help your midsection, kind of get rid of the fat in your midsection.
Okay, so to wrap this whole thing up, I have 3 more things to say. One, I actually got done playing basketball yesterday. I had a fantastic game. So this is me offering you a one-on-one challenge anytime to play basketball, because so if you're willing to accept that'd be great. That'd be great. Hey man, so yeah,
I like to play whole court, man. I don't do the half court thing.
Oh, so you're in shape. So you're in shape. That's what you trying to tell me. Oh man.
Yeah, we'd have to set up some teams, man, and run home, because I get hurt on that half court thing, man.
Okay.
You try to jump too high in half court, somebody's gonna clip you. So,
hey, if I beat you, I might have to make a song called "You Cowards Don't Play Basketball." I might have to do it. Man.
That'd be nice.
I might have to do it. But last two things. I have to bring this up for people because I told a couple people like, hey, I might be interviewing Viper, and they were fans of yours, and they said they've been seeing this and they've been kind of concerned, so they want me to ask you. The horny thing was actually one thing they want me to ask you too. But another thing, some lady on Twitter was saying that basically, because Viper wants you to buy his album for a certain amount of money, he'll ask you to buy it or whatever, but she was saying that you never send the CDs out. So for all your fans that want the CDs but kind of scared to get the CDs because, I don't know, I forget her Twitter name, but she was saying that you don't send CDs out, basically saying that you're scamming people. How can you assure your fans that you're not scamming people and the CDs will get out to them?
I could just say, just look at all of the tweets that I get on Twitter. I mean, there's pictures of people that have received their CDs. I'm a man of integrity. You know what I'm saying? My father's a preacher. My mom's a retired school principal. So I was raised with morals and values.
Yes, sir.
I'm one of those type of guys. If I try to get over on people, it'll bite me in the butt really quick.
Okay.
I can't get over on people. That's just something that I can't do. It's like I got horrible luck in gambling. God kind of like said to me, there's certain things I'm gonna let you do and not do, and that's one of them. So everybody that's ever purchased a CD from me has gotten it. The only people that may have a delay are people that are out of the country. So if you go to my site, RTR store, and order an item, and you're out of the country, there may be 8 to 10 week delay because it has to cross your customs and things like that. But if you're in the U.S., you're going to get your product within 4 weeks. Every single CD that anybody's ordered from me, either through Twitter or through IG or through the RTR store that's here in the U.S., has gotten their CD. If you have not gotten a CD, if there's a delay longer than 4 weeks, you can tweet me. I almost follow most of the people that follow me on Twitter. About 66% of them. So you can always send me a direct message.
So basically,
everybody knows my phone number, 281-690-9705. So if you want to text me that you didn't receive your CD, we'll address it and get it taken care of. But I want everyone to order my CD because it's very valuable. It's going to have my autograph on it.
Hold on, quickly before you explain. So we can denounce that this lady was lying and you do not scam people out their CDs, right?
Completely.
Okay.
That is completely false. I've never scammed anyone. Every single person that has ordered a CD from me has gotten it. As a matter of fact, like I said, if you look at my Twitter, you'll see tweets of people tweeting the pictures of it coming in the mail.
Okay.
So,
hashtag stop lying on
Viper.
Viper.
My number out there, 281-690-9705. If you're thinking about ordering a CD, it's only $19 and it's autographed. It's going to be worth a lot more than that in the future.
Okay.
So just contact me that way or whatever, man. But yeah, you're going to get your product. Guaranteed.
Okay. The last I actually said three. I said three more things. There's actually two more things. Yeah, second before last. Also, a couple fans let me ask you this too because, of course, they're big fans of you. So now that the scam thing is out the way, probably one of the biggest things that they've been scared of. I've been seeing this a lot, and they told me, "Hey, ask them about this because I don't feel comfortable if this is true or whatever." Um, People are trying to make it seem as if you're some type of like uh child predator or something. Can we denounce those rumors, or what's going on about that?
We completely denounce that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anybody that's trying to do something positive in life, there's always going to be somebody that tries to tarnish the name of the person.
Facts.
I think this came about because I made a video with a girl that was young looking,
Mm-hmm.
but in actuality, she was 19 years old.
Okay.
So, you know, people were saying that she looked like she was 16, 17, but in actuality, she was 19. I do a lot of product with younger people, but of course, the legal age is 18, so I never do anything with anybody under that.
Very honorable.
So, yeah, man. So, you know, I welcome any kind of, like I said, bad publicity in the rap game is good publicity.
Facts.
But that particular publicity, I don't condone. I don't appreciate whoever started that rumor.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, you know, when I get into the public limelight, when I really get to the public limelight, kind of like I would say I'm a kind of a C-list celebrity now,
Mm-hmm.
to like a B-list celebrity status.
Okay. Who else would you?
People will be able to see through that. They'll know that it's just lies, and they'll see that, you know, that all that is just BS.
You say you're a C-list. You say you're a C-list celebrity. Who else would you put in that C-list category, like with you? To put it like to put it in like, you know, perspective.
I don't know. I mean, you know, when you're a C-list celebrity, you're not a household name yet.
Facts.
So I guess the step from going from B-list from C-list to B-list is when you're actually a household name.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of C-list celebrities, I can't even tell you because they're not quite household names yet.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, once I do get this radio campaign out, get these songs out, and people start knowing exactly who I am, seeing my videos on TV and things like that, then I feel like I'll go from that status of C-list to B-list. And like I said, it's a patience game. You know, I wish I could do it today. I wish it could happen today. I wish everybody in the world could know who I am today. But realistically, it's something that I'm gonna have to wait for. You know,
Well,
wait till my time.
Are there any current rappers that are like that you listen to right now? Like, who are you listening to? Like, are you listening to the Young Thugs? Like, who are you listening to right now? Current rappers.
I'm pretty much listening to everybody on the radio, man.
Okay.
I kind of listen to the radio a lot to kind of get a gauge on what's popular.
Okay.
And kind of get an idea of what people are liking to hear as far as you know, music and what kind of undertones people are looking for.
Okay.
On radio and radio requests and things like that. So pretty much everybody you hear on the radio right now. As far as me personally, you know, I listen again to a lot of artists that produce their own stuff. You know,
Okay.
so you can just, you know, think of artists that are kind of producing their own stuff.
Okay.
You know, I do that because again, I'm an artist who makes my own music, so makes my own tracks and things like that. So I have to kind of gauge what I'm doing compared to other guys that are doing the same thing. So I kind of know if I'm not doing quite as much or I need to do a little more, things like that.
Okay. Well, lastly, before we get out of here, I'm not a rapper by any means. You know, I can do a dibble dabble right there. But I have a closing bar. And I want you to tell me, is this bar good or not? Because it's Viper the fucking rapper. And Viper the rapper is the rapper himself. So I want you to tell me, do you approve or disapprove of my bar? Okay? Can I bless you with a quick bar? Alright, so I actually really like this bar. But here we go. I said I have to pop at a nigga if he get to lying. This chopper cut a nigga fro off. When I get to frying, I give him 8. Nah, scratch that, I'll give him 24. I'm multiplying, I'll give him 60 on my last day. I'm Kobe Bryant, that was mean. Wait, I said I'll cut his fro off, give him 8, change it to 24, then give him 60 on my last day. That was a Kobe Bryant scheme. Like that?
I like that, bro.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, you need to jump in this game like that, man. I like that.
Not trying to self-promote myself in a Viper interview, but guys, if you are listening, please check out Viper albums. I definitely do have a mixtape too called Big. It's all about the big girls. I'm more of a comedic rapper. I like to make people. Please check out Viper albums. I definitely do have a mixtape too called Big. It's all about the big girls. I'm more of a comedic rapper. I like to make people laugh. So yo, check out Big. But hey, fuck Big. It's all about Viper rapper. Go check out everything. So before we get out of here, any last closing words you gotta say? And thank you for liking my bar, by the way. I really like that. But any things you gotta say before we leave out of here?
I just want to tell everybody, man, I thank y'all for y'all support. I thank everybody for, for going on to YouTube, checking out my videos, going to my YouTube channel. Of course, everybody knows that's youtube.com/RobWilson37 is the actual address. But you can just type in Rapper Viper channel into the YouTube search to pull it up. I want everybody to be on the lookout for my 2 singles coming out in the fall.
Moving out
horse. Sure you request them. They're going to be on digital radio. So if you listen to any digital radio, particularly the Amani, either EA Music Network, then go ahead and request that.
Will do.
I want to send a shout out to my family, my fans. I want to send a shout out to you, my man, for doing this interview.
Oh, no problem.
And again, I just want to thank everybody for having patience. I know a lot of people out there have been saying, "Hey, we want you to hear them get out there and be a big, huge celebrity." And I want to tell everybody, I promise you, it's going to happen. It may not happen this year, it may not happen next year, but I'm doing everything I got to do to make it happen. So, and I want to make sure it happens because, again, I want the way I started the rap game not to be the way I finish it. I want it to be the way I finish it to be kind of the way I started, if you know what I mean.
I do.
That's how it's gonna go down, man.
Well, hey, man, I just had a legendary interview with the legendary rapper Viper the Rapper. Oh, lastly, this is my last question. I forgot to ask this. So, you are not a joke rapper, or are you a joke rapper?
No, not by far, man.
Okay.
Everything I'm talking about is serious. So the whole thing of YDECS, DCSCC, it's not a joke rap. It's actually a serious rap. But again, it's the way I started my career. It's not the way I'm going to end it. I want the way that I'm going to finish my career to be what I'm remembered for. So, again, it's everything's going to go full circle. So that way, when people see me, and I am a B-listener, and I am famous household name, and they look back at that song, it's part of a full package that people need to look at in order to understand me. You feel me?
Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this up here. It was nice talking to you. Hopefully, next time we see Viper the Rapper on my channel is me washing him in basketball, because I'm very confident in the basketball skills. But hey, man, who knows, man? Viper the Rapper might cock it back, dunk on me, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Man may be a monster. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we're gonna end it up here. Y'all already know I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, and players gonna play. Holla at your boy, man.